I want to tell everybody listening to me right now, Norman Woodstock Spalding, bare bones. This should be radio, and this is 1937. And I'll remind you right now, when the lights come on, when you overhear me, that means you are just as bright or brighter than I am. When I entertain you, because I cause the lights to turn on your mind, that's because they're already there. I'll get you turning on the lights yourself in your own mind by looking out your eyes and seeing what's right in front of you, like Men in Black. That movie is accurate, and that is exactly what's going on. And I'll tell you, when you back up far enough and look what's around you, it's so delightful, you'll be in a good mood all day long. You'll do better than me. A lot better. I know you will. Only you'll be in a good mood over not the gluttonous thing. You'll be over what is here before you get here, and you get here after you leave. You got to get that going again. The stuff that never changes. You don't want it to change. Priceless. You don't want it to change, and you want to get it more activated, especially in employment, and the instructions of employment, and in the courtroom, and the instructions of it, and the seeking a diagnosis. You don't have any truth looking for a diagnosis with your body right now. The whole medical nightmare, because there's no truth in the industry. They're not seeking a diagnosis. They're not. They don't know how. To the people seeking to diagnose you, I asked today, one guy outside the acupuncture college, I said, what are you using for a basis? The chiropractor uses the spine and the responses of that for a basis. What do you use? Man, this lady couldn't answer that question. She was all over the place. Oh, you kind of feeling it. Bah! This is an android. What do you use for a balance? What do you use for a basis to diagnose it? What do you use? I'll tell you what, the only thing you can use as a troubleshooter to anything that has an electrical circuit. It worked once. Did the human anatomy ever work? Ever? Yes, it did. How do you know that? Because you're evolved. You've changed shape. You walked a long mile. It has worked. What is the main thing the human anatomy does? It changes shape to match the environment. Do you want to bet? Better than anybody. Everybody else is locked. You're not. You can change shape to match your environment. Are you aware of that? You're like a mutant. All your history screams it at you. Who's the one telling you you're not evolved, and what are they doing? Is that a place to go listen to for that conversation? And then you have science, and these people are so conflict of interest also. Why? And here's what killed the Nazis. Recognition. I'm a Jew. I like Nazi. I don't like recognition. Because that could take everything going on and steer it straight into hell for everyone. The whole process of recognition destroyed the Nazi Party. It wasn't the American Army. It was the process of recognition. Plain and simple. And that wasn't the biggest thing going haywire in Germany anyway. And for the Jews to carry on like that, you know, the Jews have been mistreated. A lot of other people far more destructive than the Nazis ever had it. You think the Nazis thought they were going to destroy the entire Jewish thing? What? They're not that dumb. They knew Europe was no way in hell anything to do with living anyway. Who knows what the motivation was, especially after it got off the ground because it was so convoluted. It was more Europeans' push than Germany anyway. Did Germany have control of Nazi? Ha! That's a joke. When Nazis spread all over, everybody else is controlling Nazi a lot more than Nazi. They were so far out of reach of controlling anything, they knew it. And it was too late. Want to bet? How about the United States? Does the United States control the United States? Does it? The United States looking out for its best interest, is it? Going over there in Afghanistan, let's look out for the best interest of this place? And everybody playing dumb about it? And especially the Marines are so brilliant. Those are the most wonderful, brilliant people on God's earth. Or you're insulting the Marine Corps. I'm so mad at what you're doing in the Marine Corps with it. This planet insults the United States Marine Corps every breath you take. Shame on you! You wouldn't make a piece of dirt on a Marine parade field. planet. Nowhere. You're not good enough to be a piece of paper floating around the playing field of a Marine Corps. I'm talking about the guts and the motive and everything you got going through you. Shame on you, planet. I'll compare you to the Marine Corps and shame you. Want to bet? All of you. And for generations to come yet, you got a long way to catch up the Marine Corps of the United States. Let me tell you that. Right now.